Football fan, we here to talk about Pop-Tarts. That's right, the Pop-Tart Bowl. We got Georgia Tech 9-3 taking on BYU 11-2. This is the game we were supposed to get Notre Dame versus BYU. Last two teams out. We thought we was gonna get a big one. This is gonna be December 27th at 3:30. Uh, no confirmed opt-outs in this one. Like I said, we were supposed to get Notre Dame, BYU, but we're getting Georgia Tech, BYU. Is this an upgrade possibly at the quarterback matchup? Possibly. I don't know.
Possibly.
At least entertainment wise, I think it's gonna be a good game, man. Uh, I'm not buying Georgia Tech's defense stopping anybody. So
Definitely not.
Bear Buckmeyer might get off in this one. Should get off. And Haynes Kings has made a career getting off this year in a game. So I think we're gonna see some points, y'all. Whatever the over is, take it. Uh, no opt outs. Let me say that again. Everybody's confirmed to be here except Georgia Tech offensive coordinator Buster Faulkner. He'll be headed to Florida. Georgia Tech has not revealed who'll be calling plays on offense. Tyler, give us your initial thoughts on this game.
I just want to ask this rhetorical question: why is it Georgia Tech and not SMU? That's one thing, because I believe SMU finished better than Georgia Tech in the standings. I believe, but that could be something we could research.
We could look that up, or we could just leave it to entertainment factor. They kind of just went this route
I
because they
see.
knew this was just. I mean, just trying to get the most entertaining matchup they can get. I think.
Well, I think this game will be easily decided by Bear Bachmeyer and the BYU. I think Martin runs all over this Georgia Tech defense because we know they can't stop anybody, which has been proven because they're not in the playoffs right now. But if this is Haynes King's last game, I think you just gotta give him the ball at every second, every down, man. He need to have 300 rushing yards, 200 passing yards, everything. This is last game. Let him go out with a blaze of glory.
Yeah, I think Haynes King really leveled up his play as a passer this season, especially on the back end of the season. He finished the year with 2,697 yards, 12 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, and that's pretty good for him for a guy that he is. And that's just passing the ball. If we talk about his rushing stats, he rushed for 922 yards, 15 touchdowns, 5 games over 100 yards rushing. You got running backs during the season that don't do that. Um, I can name like 100. So that's a big deal. Your quarterback gives you 100-yard rushing in 5 games in the season. Uh, I'm gonna say one of his best games, probably the first game of the season, is Colorado. Kind of knew he was gonna have a special year after that game.
Oh
He
yeah,
went 13 for 20, 147 yards in the pick, but he had the 19 carries for 156 yards and 3 touchdowns. That was their first game of the season. That was a pretty nice win for them.
yeah. He
Uh,
made he made all these Colorado guys transfer.
but let's not forget about how good Bear Buckmeyer is, the true freshman, big 47. Uh, he also played Colorado, and I went and looked up the stats. He was 19 for 27 because this is their only common opponent. He had 179 yards, 2 touchdowns, 15 carries for 98 yards. That was their fourth game of the season. So,
Dang, Dion.
hey, I think comparably they've got the same teams. This is both early in the season. I'm right or wrong.
I think one of them has the better defense.
Say they played pretty much the same Colorado team.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so I think they both had pretty solid games. I think the difference is I think Georgia Tech's a one man show, and I think BYU is loaded with talent, and especially at running back. One of my favorite guys, L.J. Martin, man, 1,300 rushing yards this year, 12 touchdowns, 5.5 yards a carry. He finished sixth in the nation in rushing, and I think he's gonna have himself a game. Tyler, you got any words on L.J.?
He going for 200, like easy in the first half because Georgia Tech can't stop nobody.
Yeah, speaking of Georgia Tech, can't stop nobody. Let's go and talk about the defense. BYU defense pretty solid. BYU 28th in total defense. Georgia Tech 91 total defense. Pass defense, BYU 49. Georgia Tech 82. Rush defense, BYU 32. Georgia Tech 92.
Let's not forget that BYU's only loss is came from Texas Tech. So that should tell you how good his defenses are.
And let's not forget that they're playing in the Big 12, and that's a lot of good offenses out there. To finish with the 28th ranked defense, that's not that bad. Let me playing against those offenses to put up those type of yards. It's the best quarterback conference in the league by far. And
right now, I don't know. A lot of people transferring.
I mean, that no matter. It's next year's problem. this year that has played Big 12 has had the best quarterback play from top to bottom. I can go quarterback for quarterback, naming guys going against the conference, and I think Big 12 is better.
Mm-hmm.
And it's proven by the transfer portal because the top guys in the portal come from the Big 12. So, yeah, it's the top 3 guys, actually. Red zone defense, BYU 9th, Georgia Tech 51st. I don't know what to say, man. I just think BYU's defense is going to have themselves a game, man.
Yeah,
Shout out to, I think his name is Jack Kelly. I think like 12 sacks on the season. That's the guy to look for.
Yeah, these BYU corners about to have a vacation. Like they about to be chilling in the backfield because they ain't guarding nobody.
I think it's gonna be a blowout. Honestly.
Exactly. If SCU was playing, it would be no blowout.
I think with Haynes King, he gotta have a Hall of Fame level game. Well, Heisman level game.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Haynes King, man, because I was on Haynes King the first week of the season. I knew he was gonna tear that Colorado defense up.
I think it's gonna have time possession, man. BYU 10th in the nation in time possession. They stay on the field. They're good on third down. They can run the ball. They can throw the ball. Barrett Belmar actually pretty good at protecting the ball. Only 6 interceptions on the season. He found himself a parking Kingstone as his number 1 guy. I mean, he kind of lives on that. And I think he has the chemistry with the rest of the receivers. They have a pretty solid game. I don't think Georgia Tech does anything special to beat them on defense. I'm not sure what the Georgia Tech offense is going to look like without Buster Faulkner. So,
let me ask you this: Is Hayes King a Sunday guy?
What? So Ladybug.
Ladybug.
Yeah.
Bring us good luck to the podcast, Ladybug, the channel.
So I just dumped off my computer. I don't know where it's at now. Haynes King.
He's not a Sunday guy, man.
Diego Pavia could be considered a Sunday guy. Haynes King is a Sunday guy.
Who said Diego Pavia is a Sunday guy?
I mean, a lot of people.
Really?
Apparently, everybody likes Diego Pavia more than like Haynes King.
I'm not saying that.
I think Diego Pavia has character issues. He has a measurable issue.
Dude, did you see that picture? Did you see that picture with the Heisman picture?
What Heisman picture?
He's standing next to Jeremiah Love, Julian Sand, Mendoza, and he's standing next to all 3 of them. This man comes down to like their shoulders.
Diego Pavia? Yes. He dead short. How's Jeremiah Love?
I think Jeremiah's like 6'1".
It's not a good look, man.
If I'm gonna send it to you.
I told him right now, no, you cannot post that picture. Yo, put that picture up for everybody to see on the video.
I was like, there's no way this dude is short. He got little man syndrome.
But I think Haynes King has improved a lot as a passer, so I think I don't think you spend a premium draft pick on a guy. But he's a guy you get in camp, you hide him for a year or 2, then you see what he got.
Yeah, if I'm the Raiders, if I'm like the Raiders or 49ers or a team like that like uses backup quarterbacks, I'm definitely getting Haynes King because
if guys like Gardner Minshew and
exactly
guys like he can stay on the team, and I think this guy can land on the team somewhere and stick around for a while. So that's my opinion.
Totally agree.
They talking about if guys like Luke Altmaier can make it to the league. They talking about this guy's gonna get drafted. Haynes King should be drafted before that guy.
Way before.
Way before Luke Altmaier. I'll stand on that. And I honestly think he should get drafted before Diego Pavia. So
definitely.
But I guess I'm in the minority. We are in the minority in that. So
we say he was the Heisman person the first 9 weeks of the season, but nobody else did. No one on ESPN, no one on the Big Ten Network, no one on nobody talked about Haynes King ever.
ACC Network didn't even talk about Haynes King. You're right. That's crazy. So
They were pushing Carson Beck in front of Haynes King, which I like Carson Beck, but
he didn't have a better season than Haynes King.
he didn't.
Haynes King had a great season. Haynes King was leading the nation in total offense. Haynes King was leading the nation in total offense. Like literally had more yards than anybody in the country.
And yet we're still picking BYU.
I'll still pick BYU. I think we both on BYU in this one. Eric Rivers, you need to step up and have yourself a game for Georgia Tech. He's the FIU champ. Is it FIU or FAU? FIU transfer. He has 47 or 42 catches on the season, 556 yards. I think Parker Kingston for BYU is the guy that gets off this week. I think he might end up crossing that 1,000-yard mark. He has 848 yards, and I think he has a big game. I think they offer anything on defense to stop him. So
yeah, Georgia Tech has one DB. I can't think of his name right now. I think his number. He thinks number 7. He's a second round pick to me. So he's the only person on the defense that actually does anything.
But if you can't remember his name, he's not a second round pick. So
I have so many names in my head.
I don't know. I've been the same way when I get on here. It's like, God, I can't remember nothing when I get on here. I'm working on it, y'all. I'm writing so much stuff down. I want to write that down too.
Exactly.
But man, that's all we got. This is the Pop-Tart Bowl. This is the game Notre Dame left us with. I think it's a pretty good game. I'm actually gonna watch it. Tyler, you watching?
I'm watching. I will actually watch this game.
On a scale of 1 to 10, what you rate it?
I mean, a 6 with SMU in a 10.
Give it a 7.5. It's a pretty good matchup. I like it. On a scale of 1 to 10, this is a 7.5 matchup, y'all. This is something you need to watch. December 27th at 3:30, Pop-Tart Bowl. Last year's winner was Iowa State.
Yeah, they beat Miami.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Iowa State beat Miami. I don't know why I want to say Arizona State. That was the year before that. But yeah, Iowa State beat Miami. So there you go. Where's Iowa State at now?
Who got the last laugh?
Hey, man, that's all we got, y'all. What's y'all thoughts, man? Is Haynes King a Sunday guy? Is this matchup an upgrade for Notre Dame BYU? Would y'all rather see Notre Dame BYU? I think I'd rather see that. What do you think the difference in this game be? Who will be the better quarterback? Will it be Barrett Buckmeyer? Will it be Haynes King? Let us know in the comment sections. Let us know what you think. Thank you for all the love and support. Tyler has one to make some final word. Go ahead.
Who wins, BYU or Notre Dame?
BYU.
I think so too.
I don't know if that's the BYU love my or I don't know why I like BYU so much all of a sudden, but
I think because both running backs opt out.
Yeah, I think without Jeremiah Love, definitely BYU wins the game. Yeah, but I would say C.J. Carr, damn good quarterback. Is C.J. Carr better than Barrett Buckmeyer?
No,
I think so.
No
I think so.
way.
I think so. I think he's a lot better.
Honestly. You know his schedule got a little easier at the end.
I'm talking from an evaluation standpoint.
We'll see next year.
How? They play next year?
Well, no, they're still both be in school.
Oh, okay. I thought you. I think both teams should be same with what they were this year. Honestly,
I don't know. It's kind of hard to replace Jeremiah Love.
They'll find somebody. They had a pretty good recruiting class. They had like 4 or 5 guys, 5-star guys. So yeah, they'll figure it out.
Especially on defense.
Yeah, but that's all we got, guys. Let us know what you think in the comment section. Thanks for all the love and support. We're steady growing, and we appreciate that. We're going to try to get out some more content. We out.